Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. In this video, I want to talk about this one. Deposit to vendors. If we want to pay in advance to the vendors. So definitely in most of the time, we purchase something on credit basis from the suppliers and we pay later on, right? And that is discussed under vendor section. In the vendor section, of course, we discuss, first of all, if you purchase something from the suppliers on credit, we have to enter the bill and later on make the payments. But in this video, we want to talk about this section. If sometime we pay in advance to the supplier, right? If sometime we pay in advance to the supplier may request us that, so several times you have paid late and so on, so we manage. This time we are in shortage of money, so please, if it is possible, make some advance payment. So we can accept of course, we can accept uh, this request from the supplier and we can pay in advance. If you want to pay in advance for this purpose, you have to follow these 5 steps. Go for the banking section, write the check or issue a credit card, then select any one of the above method, then select the vendor to whom you want to make the payments. And after that, of course, in the expenses field account, select the account payable. How we can do this one? Let us do and manage it with the banking section. Click on write check to whom you want to make the payments, right? So to one of our vendor by the name of, I can say, Sadaf John, for example. So we want to make a payment to Sadaf. And for what purpose we want to make payment to Sadaf? This time it does not belong to expenses because of any expenses. This time it is just in advance. We are paying in advance. If you are paying in advance, so you have to select your account table, right? So remove this remaining account from here. Remove this one as well as remove this expenses or office supply account, right? So I'm paying to Sadaf in advance. Sadaf is one of our supplier. How much I want to pay? I want to pay amount of 1 lakh, right? From which bank account? We want to pay from this bank account, right? Why I'm paying for Sadaf, for example, for some other suppliers? Why I'm paying? Because she has requested me to pay in advance and she need the amount, right? You have to mention the amount in this column. How much is the amount? This is the amount. And make this column as 0. If it is not equal, click on recalculation, right? So in this way, you can pay in advance to the supplier. So go for the right check, then select the supplier to whom you want to make the payment. In the expenses account, you have to select your account table and mention the. So this is the way of paying in advance to the supplier. So that is it. If you want to go for the next and then save and close.